Hey everyone, Drew Binsky here. I'm so excited to be back in Southeast Asia, one of my favorite places in the world. And guess what? Today, we're exploring a country I've always wanted to visit, the Philippines. We're talking about over 7,600 islands, each one more amazing than the last. Think perfect beaches, clear blue water, green jungles and volcanoes just waiting to be climbed. This place is like a dream come true, and I'm here to show you the best parts. For the next few weeks, we'll be hopping from island to island, finding hidden treasures and experiencing the culture and adventure this country has to offer. From the chocolate hills of Bohol to the amazing rice terraces of Banaue, get ready for an awesome adventure, Philippines style. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single episode of this incredible journey. And if you have any suggestions for places we should visit, leave them in the comments below. Let's go! Our first stop in the Philippines is the island of Bohol, home to one of the most unique landscapes I've ever seen, the Chocolate Hills. Now, these aren't your ordinary hills. We're talking over 1,200 hills shaped like perfect cones, spread out as far as you can see. Imagine rolling green hills all around you, and during the dry season they turn a beautiful chocolate brown color. It's like something out of a storybook. There are many stories about how these hills were formed, from giant teardrops to, believe it or not, giant poop, but the real explanation is just as cool. Millions of years of wind and rain have shaped these hills into the amazing sights we see today. To really understand how big it is, you have to climb up to a viewing platform. From there, it's like looking out over a sea of chocolate candy. The view is absolutely incredible, and it's no wonder the Chocolate Hills are one of the most popular destinations in Bohol. But Bohol isn't just about amazing landscapes, it's also home to some of the smallest and cutest animals in the world, tarsiers. These little guys are only about the size of your fist, with huge eyes and incredible jumping skills. We went deep into the jungle to a special sanctuary where these nocturnal animals are protected. Seeing a tarsier in the wild is very rare, but here we were lucky enough to see them up close. They're very shy animals, so we had to be super quiet and respectful. But watching them hold onto branches with their tiny fingers and turn their heads almost all the way around was an experience I'll never forget. These little guys show how amazing and diverse the Philippines are. And it was an honor to see them in their natural home. Bohol, you've stolen my heart. Next stop on our Philippine adventure, Coron, Palawan. This place is like a dream come true. Imagine towering cliffs, lagoons with blue-green water, and some of the best diving in the world. We hopped on a traditional Filipino boat called a bangka and set off to explore the Baquit archipelago. First up, Kayangan Lake. This place is absolutely unreal. The water is so clear and blue, it's like swimming in a giant swimming pool. We hiked up to a spot overlooking the lake, and the view was just breathtaking. You could see all the way down to the bottom, and the surrounding cliffs created this dramatic, otherworldly landscape. After Kayangan Lake, we headed to Twin Lagoon, which is exactly what it sounds like. Two lagoons separated by a narrow channel. We had to swim through a small opening to get to the second lagoon, and it felt like entering a secret world. But Coron isn't just about stunning scenery, it's also a world-famous destination for wreck diving. During World War II, a group of Japanese ships sank in these waters, and today they're like an underwater playground for divers. I'm a certified diver, but even if you're a beginner, there are plenty of dive instructors in Coron who can help you see these historical wrecks up close. We dove down to the wreck of the Irako, a Japanese supply ship, and it was like traveling back in time. The ship was incredibly well preserved, and we could see all sorts of details, from the cargo holds to the engine room. Swimming through the corridors of a sunken ship surrounded by schools of fish is an experience I'll never forget. It reminds us of the history that happened in these waters, and it shows how strong nature is. Coron, you've amazed me with your beauty and your history. Siargao. This island is all about surfing, relaxing vibes, and those picture-perfect beaches. If you're looking for that classic surfer's paradise, this is it. I'm talking consistent waves, warm water, and a super relaxed atmosphere that makes you want to chill out and enjoy life. The first thing you'll notice when you arrive is the energy. Everyone's so laid back, friendly, and excited to be in the water. It's contagious, trust me. You'll want to grab a board and hit the waves right away. And speaking of waves, Siargao has something for everyone. Whether you're a pro surfer or just starting out, you'll find a wave that's right for you. There are surf camps and instructors all over the island, so you can even learn some new skills while you're here. But Siargao is more than just surfing. When you're not in the water, there's plenty to keep you busy. You can explore the lush jungles, swim in crystal clear lagoons, or just relax on the beach with a fresh coconut. One of the things I love most about Siargao is the sense of community. Everyone seems to know each other and there's always something happening. Whether it's a barbecue on the beach, a live music night, or just a group of friends hanging out and telling stories. And the food here is amazing. Fresh seafood, tropical fruits, and delicious Filipino dishes are everywhere you look. Make sure you try the local specialty pancit, a savory noodle dish that'll have you wanting more. If you're feeling adventurous, rent a motorbike and explore the island. You can visit hidden waterfalls, discover secluded beaches, and maybe even see some of the local wildlife. Keep an eye out for the tarsiers. Those tiny primates with the big eyes are just too cute. So if you're looking for an island getaway that's all about good vibes, great waves, and unforgettable experiences, Siargao should be at the top of your list. Trust me, you won't want to leave this surfer's paradise. Boracay? This island needs no introduction. It's famous for a reason, those iconic white sand beaches, crystal clear turquoise water, and a nightlife that's always buzzing. We're talking about White Beach, the heart and soul of Boracay. This stretch of sand is what dreams are made of. Seriously, it's like walking on powdered sugar. And the water, it's the kind of blue that makes you want to jump right in, but Boracay is more than just a pretty place. It's got this infectious energy that's impossible to resist. During the day, you can chill on the beach, soak up the sun, and work on your tan. There are tons of water sports to try too, like paddleboarding, kayaking, and parasailing. And when the sun goes down, Boracay really comes alive. The beach transforms into this massive open-air party with live music, fire dancers, and a vibe that's just electric. It's the perfect place to let loose and have some fun. But Boracay is more than just White Beach, even though it's definitely the main attraction. There's a whole other side to this island, a more laid-back local vibe that's worth exploring. Take a break from the crowds and head to Diniwid Beach. It's a little quieter, a little more secluded, and the perfect spot to just relax and enjoy the natural beauty of Boracay. Plus, the sunsets from here are incredible. And then there's the food. Boracay has something for everyone, from street food stalls serving up delicious Filipino classics to upscale restaurants with stunning ocean views. Make sure you try Halo Halo, a refreshing dessert with shaved ice, sweet beans, fruits, and leche flan. Boracay is a place where you can be as active or as relaxed as you want. You can spend your days exploring the island, trying new things and soaking up the vibrant atmosphere. Or you can just kick back on the beach, sip on a cold drink, and watch the world go by. And now, let's get off the beaten path. We're heading to Naval, a hidden gem in the province of Biliran. This place is all about raw beauty, untouched nature, and a pace of life that's a million miles away from the hustle and bustle of the city. If you're looking for an authentic Filipino experience, this is it. You won't find any big resorts or crowds of tourists here. What you will find are friendly locals, stunning landscapes, and a sense of peace and quiet that's hard to come by these days. One of the highlights of Naval is its waterfalls. Seriously, they're everywhere, and they're not just any waterfalls. These are the kind that'll take your breath away. You've got cascading falls, hidden falls, falls you can swim under, and falls with crystal clear pools that are perfect for a refreshing dip. And the beaches? Don't even get me started. Imagine pristine white sand, swaying palm trees, and turquoise water that stretches out as far as the eye can see. And the best part, you might just have the whole beach to yourself. One of my favorite things about Naval is that it's a place where you can really disconnect and reconnect with nature. You can spend your days hiking through lush jungles, swimming in hidden lagoons and exploring caves. And when you're ready to relax, just head to one of the many serene beaches. Grab a good book, lay back, and let the sound of the waves wash away all your worries. It's the perfect place to recharge your batteries and escape from the stresses of everyday life. And the locals? Some of the friendliest people you'll ever meet. They're always happy to share their culture and traditions with visitors. Make sure you try the local cuisine, which is fresh, flavorful, and full of unique ingredients you won't find anywhere else. Navel is a place that will stay with you long after you've left. It's a reminder that sometimes the most beautiful destinations are the ones that are yet to be discovered. So if you're looking for an adventure off the beaten path, Navel is calling your name. What's up, adventurers? We're in Cebu, a place they call the Queen City of the South, and let me tell you, it's easy to see why. Our first stop is Kawasan Falls, one of the most beautiful waterfalls I've ever seen. I'm talking turquoise blue water cascading down these lush green cliffs. You can swim right up to it, even rent a bamboo raft to get you closer to the falls. The energy here is amazing. Families picnicking, kids splashing around, even some brave souls jumping off cliffs. It's the perfect place to cool off after a long journey and just soak in the natural beauty of the Philippines. So, if you're ever in Cebu, do yourself a favor and add Kawasan Falls to your bucket list. Trust me, you won't regret it. Next up, we're diving into the heart of Cebu City, a place where history and modernity collide. Our first stop, Magellan's Cross. This isn't just any cross. It marks the spot where Ferdinand Magellan, the Portuguese explorer, first landed in the Philippines back in 1521. It's a symbol of the country's rich history and cultural heritage. From there, we're exploring Fort San Pedro, the oldest Spanish fort in the country, built in the 17th century. Walking through its walls is like stepping back in time, imagining the battles and stories these stones could tell. But Cebu City isn't just about the past. It's a bustling metropolis with modern skyscrapers, shopping malls and delicious street food. We're trying some local delicacies like lechon Cebu, which is roasted pig, and it's absolutely incredible. Cebu has it all. One thing I've learned about the Philippines is that it's a choose-your-own-adventure kind of place. If you're an adrenaline junkie, this country has something for you. We're talking about trekking through the rice terraces of Banaue, which are often called the eighth wonder of the world, or maybe diving with whale sharks in Donsol, an experience that will leave you speechless. How about exploring the underground river in Puerto Princesa, one of the new 7 wonders of nature? It's like stepping into another world down there. And for the ultimate thrill seekers, there's always the option to try spelunking in Sagada, or even climbing Mount Apo, the highest peak in the Philippines. But hey, maybe you're like me and you prefer to relax and soak up the sun. Don't worry, the Philippines has got you covered. Picture yourself lounging on the pristine beaches of El Nido, Palawan. Imagine yourself sipping on a fresh coconut, the turquoise water lapping at your feet as you watch the most epic sunsets you've ever seen. That's the Philippines. Or maybe you're looking for a wellness retreat. Head to Siquijor Island, known for its mystical healing traditions and stunning waterfalls. It's the perfect place to reconnect with nature and find your inner peace. The Philippines is all about balance, my friends. Whether you're seeking adventure or relaxation, you'll find it here in spades. Well guys, that's a wrap on our incredible journey through the Philippines. From the chocolate hills of Bohol to the hidden beaches of Navel and the vibrant city life of Cebu, this country has completely blown me away. I hope this video has inspired you to add the Philippines to your travel bucket list. This country has something for everyone, whether you're an adventure seeker, a history buff, a foodie, or just looking for some serious relaxation. Thank you so much for joining me on this adventure. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel for more travel vlogs, and let me know in the comments what you thought of this epic trip. Until next time, keep exploring.